What is good, my people? This is Kobe2408. For those that play ADC, well, guess what? Riot wants to get rid of the ADC role altogether and, just make a new mid lane in the bot lane. So, yeah, you guys who love and main ADC, say goodbye because that's what they're going to be testing out. Jessica Nam, which you'll see in this video, because, don't take my word for it because nobody believes Kobe when he says things. But, you can take it from this girl named Jessica. She works at Riot Games. She's a developer there. And she says they're going to test something out where there's a new item they're going to put in the game where they don't need marksmens anymore. That is so ridiculous. So basically, yep, no more ADCs. Buy Vayne, buy Draven, buy the rest of all those champions because they can't figure out how to balance these champions. But again, listen to her, see what she says. Also, side note, she got a massive booger in her nose, so I can't really take her seriously, but let's go ahead and watch this video.
Hey everyone, I'm Jess, aka Safelocked, and I'm the lead gameplay producer for League of Legends. That means that I direct the in-game experience with the help of our designers, engineers, artists, QA, and all of our teams, so we can make League better for you guys. The third thing I wanted to talk about is position diversity, by which I mean being able to take the same champions into multiple positions successfully. Currently, most champions are pretty tied to one position, and this is something we've dabbled in with the past, but hasn't always turned out great. Now though, Runes has given us more confidence that we can try out bigger systemic changes in a way that works. So we're going to be working on building a framework for champions that we think can work in multiple positions, and throughout the year we'll see if we can unlock an additional position or two for more of them. You'll probably see us making two different types of changes. Firstly, we're looking into itemization options to open up some new possibilities and builds. For example, we're looking into a new item that might open up possibilities for team comps without marksmen.
So basically, they want more Ziggs in the bot lane where he can push a tower within 5 minutes of the game. Okay, cool, right? It seems smart, not. And then they want these crazy roles. Probably you're going to get like Leona and Nami. I've seen a video on that. I've seen like Zillion and Tom Kent. So they just want all these crazy off roles where champions can play multiple lanes. That's why you make a champion for a specific lane and you keep them in that lane. Oh my god, they just can't figure out their balancing issues. Their balancing team is ridiculous. I'm not really sure where these ideas are coming from. They must be high every day, all day, to come up with these ideas.
So the second thing I want to talk about is revisiting our patch cadence for gameplay changes. What we're planning on doing is having a big gameplay patch every 4 weeks, followed by a smaller patch 2 weeks later.
So I think this is a really good idea where they have one gigantic patch to fix a bunch of champions, items, and runes at the end of the month instead of during the month because it just shifts the meta too much and too often where they have a patch every 2 weeks fixing tons of champions, again, items and runes as well. So this way, you can play one champion constantly and not worry about what the meta is after 1 week. Also, this kind of fixes like a lot of champions that are super broken during the month. Like, for example, Morgana, her heal was like insane. So they basically fixed her right away. Malzahar was pretty broken for a while. They fixed him also very quickly. They need to fix Vayne and that relic shield thing, but that will be changed in 8.2, so don't worry, that's getting nerfed as well. So I know Riot has a lot of bad ideas, but this is actually a pretty good one.
As an example, right now we're not seeing a lot of players get excited by the Resolve path. It'll probably always be hard for Resolve to stand out since it's fundamentally a tank playstyle, and that just doesn't spark as much interest as more aggressive paths like Domination or Sorcery. So we're thinking about ways to solve this, specifically by adding a better option for bruisers within the Resolve path based on feedback we've heard from you guys.
So Riot is finally admitting they forgot a Bruiser Keystone, which took them, I don't know how many months, but Jax doesn't have a Keystone, Irelia doesn't really have a Keystone, Camille, so any Bruiser in the top lane kind of basically got forgotten about, and they're actually implementing a new Keystone for the Bruisers, hopefully by patch 8.2, so that's good. I'd like to see some of the Bruisers come back. I don't like to play tanks all the time in the top lane. It gets boring, and it's very hard to carry in ranked and solo queue if you're playing a tank. But that's all I got for you guys for today. As always, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share. I'm Kobe2408. Thank you for watching, and you guys stay awesome, my friends, and I'm out. Peace!